Hi, my name is Susan Weimer, and I'm back today with the card for Picket Studios. I'm up on the blog. I'm on their design team, and I'm thrilled to work again with the Peony Bouquet stamp set, using a technique from Jennifer McGuire to make a Lacey open card front. I was inspired by this 10-year-old piece of cardstock. I might even be older than that. And you can see I went through a couple different colors of blue. There's the stamp set. I have Falling for Blue and Limelight by W+9. And on my desk is another iteration of this card. So I made this quite a while ago, actually, planning on showing it earlier. And then some things happened, so life got in the way, and then, I got some ink on there. So anyway, but I really like working with these blender brushes, and I'm using Bristol cardstock here. And as time has gone on, I've become more and more comfortable with using the handle of the brush to do my blending, which is how Lydia does it in her videos as well as others. I was a little bit worried about doing it that way because of my tremor, but it's really been working really, really well. And then I'm just going to add some more ink. And again, this is Bristol. So I have A2 Nina out in my regular MISTI, and I'm going to stamp several sheets of the different blossoms and then the different leaf sets in Falling for Blue. This is such a great color. And I had someone check to see what the nearest Simon color was, and I'll try and include that on the blog as well, so that you can link to it. But this is a great color, and I'll provide a link to that as well. So what we're going to do is hand cut these out. Now I wipe my stamps off, even though they are stained, and then I was at the end of my usage, so I used some Hero Arts Ultra Clean. And you can see that I have things already started to be cut out, but I wasn't happy with how bright this was. So I'm going to knock it back a little bit with a couple of coats of the Sheer Shimmer Spray from Sukaneko, and I'll have that also linked below. I find that you can knock back, or I guess knock back is the right word, with either using a piece of vellum or some shimmer spray. And when I tried the vellum behind this, it really just so took away from the card that I didn't want to do that. So I just went ahead and used 2 coats of that, and I think it's just a little less vibrant now. And you can see I have here the main stem of the bouquet, which I didn't show you that I was stamping, but I'm cutting that apart to get to the leaves that I want. And I'm leaving a little tiny white edge around the border of the stamps as if I had the die cuts. Right now there are no coordinating die cuts. Then I have press and seal that I'm going to use, which is what Jennifer recommended, and I've used it on other projects, probably not here on YouTube, but I know I've seen others use it, Lori Willison, and the name just escaped me of somebody else. I think Dawn from W+9 has used it as well. So anyway, it's a great tool to have. I think there's a roll of it in my craft room, but there are 2 backup rolls in my kitchen because I don't ever want to run out of that stuff, because it allows you to lay something down and not have to worry about sticking it down, and then you can just pick it up. So if you'll watch in a minute, you'll see that I actually make this happen. So I want to leave just a little bit of white space there, not white space, well, it's green space, in the on the card front. And so I'm just trying to find the right pieces to join it all together. You need to have some strength in the join, otherwise it's not going to look right, and it's probably not going to hold together as well on your card front going through the mail. And so I'm just trying different iterations, and I left those in here so you could see that you can just move these all around. And this is really a technique that we should just always have in our arsenal, because goodness knows we all have so many florals. All right, well, so at least I do. But anyway, that's the way we're going to leave it. I'm just going to put that one in there. I might take it out. Nope, I leave it in. So this is something that can be used over and over and over again with Christmas trees, I don't think you could kind of make a really interesting border using critters. I should try that. So I tried cutting the press and seal, but my scissors are a little dull. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is use a strong liquid adhesive, and in this case it's Novo Deluxe adhesive glue. And then I'm just weighting it down with an acrylic block, and I'm gluing down everywhere pieces cross each other. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to get out my, turn the camera on. I'm very forgetful. Yeah. So I put that note down there and then I leave it on there, showing how really forgetful I am. Anyway, hey, we're keeping it real. So I've put the foam tape on there and left it with the release tape on the back because that will give me some time to move it. I had toyed with the idea of putting the liquid adhesive on the foam so that I would have some more time to move it, but I didn't do it that way. And this is probably just a little bit off from what I had originally intended. So I'm going to put that down. And put some more foam behind the pieces. So you're not going to be able to get, or I guess I could have done it that way, but I really did not want to take a chance with having the foam tape stick where I didn't want it to. I do think that in retrospect, I would probably not, that bottom blossom should be really turned and not completely facing downward. But I do plan on using this technique again because, as I said, it's so useful and it makes something really pretty. You don't have to buy a cover plate. And again, I don't even want to think about how many floral sets I have. No, we don't want to go there. I love flowers. I don't have a whole lot in my backyard because I'm not into taking care of them outside, but I like to color them and use them on cards. So that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So now that I'm done that, I'm going to take my scissors that I guess need to be sharpened according to the press and seal thing. But anyway, I'm just going to cut them so there's nothing hanging off the edges of the card. And then I've gone off into my room and I will list, I don't remember the name of that stamp set and I'm nowhere near where I can pull it out right now. I'm sorry, but I will have it down there. I've got up in the top, if you look in the top left-hand corner, I've got this Neat and Tangled Celebrate die and its shadow image over there. And I cut the shadow image out of a dark green blue piece of basil cardstock that's 12 by 12. So yeah, that's pretty old. So yeah, there's the sign again. Yeah, it's keeping it real, right? Okay, so I'm fiddling with this for a minute. I'm going to put it on the top of a top folding A2, note card, and I'm just using my Tombow mini dots adhesive. I find that's what works best for me. Use any adhesive you want. Could have used a liquid adhesive there. And I'm going to use the liquid adhesive here. I like these, this Novo glue. It doesn't get clogged. It comes out easily. It's movable. It dries in a matte finish. And I actually really, really like it a lot. Up till now, I've had my matte medium, golden fluid matte medium in a fine liner bottle that at times would get stuck. And it worked. But I'm glad that Novo came out with this. I have not given the Gina K Connect drops. I'm just using my ruler there to put that on. And then I've got Celebrate, It's Your Birthday, also from Neat and Tangled, stamped in the Falling for Leaves. And then, as always, I must put some sequins on. By the way, thank you to my friend Jana who puts up with me while I make cards. And this time I actually didn't. I had the card front all done and she said, and you were thinking of a sentiment, right? I probably told you this already. But anyway, so then I finished it and she said, put some sequins on there. So I did. And the poor woman, I text her probably 2 or 3 renditions of each card. So I'm adding a little bit of glossy accents to each of the tops of the sequins because I have found that keeps them on better. And Kelly Latavola shows us that in many of her videos, and I really think this technique works. And then I'm going to take some clear Wink of Stella and then just put some shimmer on the Celebrate, on the white part, not on the dark blue. And then I'm going to give each of the centers of the blossoms a little bit of shimmer. And there's the card. It's all sparkly and very happy. I like it. It's a bright, cheerful card. And thank you for being here today. I will have links posted on the blogs to the products that I've used. Thank you so much for being here. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. And again, thank you, and I'll be back with another video soon.